Hey, it's all about quality, not about quantity. Right? Let's get back to another round of Brewsday Tuesday with Drez and Huck.
Round tres. Huh? You like that?
Tres cervezas.
Tres cervezas.
Tres cervezas.
Technically, seis cervezas.
Yeah.
If you add them all up. It is Brewsday Tuesday, a special South American edition. So we're drinking, because you brought back 6 beers, so I figured we got to make 3 segments out of it.
3 segments, yeah. We didn't want to leave any of these by the roadside.
Well, this one over here, I think this is the one I've been waiting for, man. You handed me the big boy, the barley wine, a.k.a. Banderia. Banderia.
And mine is the India Pale Ale. I believe it's called Bosia, but there's a defect on the label.
Bosia. I'm
going
calling
to look it up.
Bosia.
I'm looking it up because I can't really read the first letter.
Either way, once again, these are all from Hernando de Magalhães.
That's correct.
And from... Where exactly in South America are these from again?
Punta Arenas.
Punta Arenas. That's my favorite arenas.
So we go down there, right? And
wrong.
We go to the first hotel at Lake Gray, Glacier Gray. We went to visit a glacier, Glacier Gray. And so we decide, when you want to get up? I'm like, let's just go up at sunrise. Okay, so this is this is June 23rd, which means it's like 2 days away from the shortest day of the year. Sunrise was at 10 a.m.
Oh, nice. So that worked out well.
Sunset is at 5:30. But before that, when we were in Cusco, right on the equator, we actually had a beer there. It was called 00.
Yeah, when you said getting up at sunrise on vacation, I'm like, man, screw that.
I got up an hour or two before sunrise.
Well, yeah, I guess. Well, I didn't think about that.
I saw the sunrise every day in Puna.
Well, that's
Arenas.
Pretty cool.
Every day.
I didn't think about the whole. Yeah.
But in Galapagos and Cusco, the sun rises at 6 a.m. And it only takes it about 60 seconds. And it sets at 6 p.m. It only takes about 60 seconds because it's the equator. It goes down. It's just at 12. It's 12-hour day.
Bam.
Goes down. Bam. Comes up. Bam. There it is. Oh, well, missed it.
Well, that's pretty cool.
I blinked. I missed it. Yeah. So we saw the whole range of weather. But the thing, 10 o'clock in the morning. I got up one day. We wanted to do something, and we got up early, like at 8:30. It was 2 hours really before the sun came up, and we're doing stuff.
You feel like it's so early, but it's not even early.
It's not even early,
nah.
yeah. And the time zones were within an hour or two of us here, everywhere we were. We gained hour, lost hour. We couldn't keep up because that's the other thing. Your phone, of course, doesn't work. So, traveler tip: get you a SIM card, not at the airport, going into town. Get a SIM card, put it in your unlocked phone, and you're good to go for internet. No roaming, no fees.
Oh, that's what you need.
And you get a whole bunch of text in Spanish.
I was gonna say, and of course, and nowadays, really all you need is data because you can just use like WhatsApp or whatever to call people, text people.
Yeah,
Facebook does everything too.
Right, and everybody, a lot of my friends, you no longer, but a lot of my friends have iPhones, so we can still text because the text is on the blue text, on the iPhone, so you can still text.
Yeah.
But Facebook Messenger worked too.
Yeah,
but I didn't do any work.
Good.
So now I'm ready to retire. Yeah, now I can retire.
Yeah, retiring for the 20th time.
Yeah, well, I went away for 3 weeks and nothing broke, so what the heck? I guess I can retire.
So, all right, well, tell me more about whatever you wanted to talk about. Were we going to dive into that Incas?
Well, we could talk about
the
Incas a little bit. Before we went to Lake Titicaca and down there, they talked about the Incas, and everybody's like, the Incas were only 5% of the population.
Mm-hmm.
The other 95% were the Cusquinos, which is the beer is named after them. And they were the people. And the reason that 168 Spanish were able to take over 11 million people in South America is because they divided and conquered. They said, okay, you guys over here, you're going to like, I think the leader's name was Trumpapampa.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, you guys are going to like him, and you guys are going to hate him. And they divided the country, and then the Spanish took over. So we need to quit fighting amongst ourselves, or the Spanish are going to take over. But anyway, they were talking about
that Trumpapampa. Damn it, it's dividing us.
But Machu Picchu was like they don't know what it was because it was in the middle of the road. So when the Mexicans came to Cusco and started working their way south, everybody left and went to this fortress, which it took them 17 years to get them out of the fortress.
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't do anything to Machu Picchu because there wasn't anybody there. They didn't have to tear it down or kill anybody. They just went on. And it's on top of them. It's like it's a 30-minute bus ride. It's like a mile. So it's straight up. It's like,
oh, my gosh.
But you can walk it. It's really high, and you can't breathe. But you go up there and you go through. It's really cool. But
so what else was
in Patagonia is okay. You see the logo has these mountains on it, and everywhere you go, you can see those mountains. But we never did get the picture because there was a storm cloud the whole day over top of the mountains, right there. That's the only thing in the whole place. I mean, it was snowing on and off, but it was just, it's amazing. The mountains are so tall. Just you go through and all these lakes, and so we see this waterfall when we're heading out. We hadn't seen it on the way in because it was night. Because it's like a 3-hour day. And so, but we see it. So we go, and there's these two cabs there, and we kind of broke in English, Spanish, ask them. They go, yeah, it's 8 minutes. Okay. And there's a big sign that says windy area. Well, it's been windy. It's been like 15-mile-an-hour winds. There was like 100-mile-an-hour winds up in this valley. I mean, you could literally like put your hands on the ground as you're walking, like a monkey, because the wind, you had to lean over to avoid. We had to hold our hats and gloves on us. I have some film, but it's horrible because it's like the camera, I couldn't even hold it still. But it's a beautiful waterfall and there's beautiful mountains, and I mean, it just goes on and on and on. Everywhere you look is snow-capped mountains. We saw condors, we saw llamas or alpacas. They actually call them something else there. We saw sheep, a lot of sheep. I bought a vest and a sweater, an alpaca sweater, because I was cold, and I was still cold. And we went up to this viewpoint. We're walking down. There's a store. I go in there and I buy this Chilean wool sweatshirt thing, hat and pockets and zipper. I was able to take off the vest and the sweater, and that's all I wore the rest of the time. I may not be able to bring it out to like the middle of January here. It was so warm and waterproof and windproof. So I bought a bunch of clothes I can't wear for 3 months.
Cool.
It was fun.
I bet I could do this whole show.
You don't have to say anything. Yeah,
I don't need to say a word. You just going. That was like 3 straight minutes of hug talking.
Well, we go to the museums, and down there they have a Magellan Museum.
What was the highlight? What was the best thing about South America? What was the thing that you were like, that was the coolest? That was what was up?
Tambo.
And what's that?
That's a city you have to go to if you're going to Machu Picchu. You take a train from Cusco to there. And then you can take a train or you can take a car, bus. But from there, that's where you start Machu Picchu. And some people walk from there. It's a 5-day walk. We did not. We took a train and a bus.
What was so cool about Pacu or whatever?
Well, it's like got all the Inca ruins up on the mountain. All the streets are Incan. They're like, our hotel was like a 2-block hike up a street that was about 6 feet wide with a aqueduct on one side, which I imagine used to be open toilets, but now it's all clean water.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and it's like, everything was just super cool. And the people, you got the natives. Apparently, when the Spanish took over, they made each of the peoples wear a different weird costume with little round hats that you see in the colorful stuff. No, really. They made them do that, but they liked it, and they've been doing it ever since. So you can tell where people are from by the color of the costume. And they have all these markets. It's like Liz was having a little trouble with her eyes, so we go to the clinic, and there was somebody in there that had serious problems, probably fell from a mountain, whatever. We're like, nah. So we go across the street to the pharmacy and get anything you want over the counter. Just like carry anything you want on a plane. Nobody cares. They had
you need this? Here you go.
And the food. There especially.
Oh, yeah. How was the food?
Oh, the food. It's like fried turnovers with meat and shrimp and cheese. Every breakfast was ham and cheese, though. Different hams.
Really?
Yeah. Pretty much every hotel that had a breakfast was ham and cheese and an egg. A scrambled egg.
Oh, that's
they cooked them right
perfect.
for you.
That's what you want.
And the same guy that at midnight carried your bags in is the same guy that's up
making
at 4 a.m.
breakfast.
made your breakfast. And then at lunch, he's there. They're there. They're there.
I love
Like 24/7.
Pedro, he's great.
Yeah. The girl in Machu Picchu, I was trying to get money. I ran out of cash. So I called American Express, and we were trying to find the thing. She walked me to the bank. It was like a 6-8 block hike with no air. But she was fine. Mm-hmm. But she walked me all the bank, talked to them. They couldn't help me. Go away, American.
Great.
We finally figured it out. I got money, but it took a while. I took a couple of cards and a couple of phone calls.
Well, sounds like it was quite the adventure.
It was.
And I'm glad you were able to find some good beer to bring back for us, which, by the way, let's go ahead and untap these bad boys. You gave me the barley wine, and I already forgot what yours was.
Oh, I got the IPA.
Ooh, the IPA.
I should have
the
grabbed
South
another
American
one.
IPA.
Roja.
It's good.
It's Roja.
We've been climbing.
Not really Roja.
We've been climbing the mountains of the quality.
We have. This is produced in Patagonia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this one has Sin Filtar.
Oh, I like that.
Hashtag Sin Filtar. So those of you that don't listen to the show, we always say hashtag
unfiltered,
but
hashtag Sin Filtar.
Sin Filtar.
I like that. I'll remember that.
I'm giving this bad boy a 4.5. This
4.5.
is good beer.
That's up there, dude. Well, we know how much we like barley wines,
Oh yeah.
and I must say, the Bandura does not disappoint.
Does not.
It does not. You had
I've
this.
had
Yeah, I
3
would
of
say
them.
you've had it. You know it's good.
That was my go-to while I was there.
By the way, this is coming in at a nice hearty 9%.
Oh,
So
yeah.
no wonder you love it.
Yeah.
Very drinkable. And as far as barley wines go, man, like it's not because sometimes the barley wines are almost too much.
Right. A little over top on the
Yeah,
malt.
sometimes
edge.
they're like, they're way up there, like 12, 11, maybe even 13%. It's just
Yeah.
like this could be a little. They can be a little too sweet. A little this. This is hitting the nail on the head, man. This one, it could go the distance. Let me take one more sip.
The other thing that's really good on the whole chip was the pizza crust. There is like wheatish, but it's just different. It's just the bread is so different that it was just amazing. And Brad, my son, he's like into all these, how to grow things green. He says because it's not the GMO stuff. I don't know. I'm just saying that the flour they use down there on the pizza was good.
So you got to get pizza down there.
Yeah, if you go down there, get pizza. And everybody's got a brick pizza oven. Everybody.
Of course.
I saw at least 1,000 of them.
So,
At least everybody's got one.
well, dude, a pizza,
Pizza and a
a
beer.
pizza like you're describing, and this
that
right
beer.
here would be
Yeah.
heavenly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 5. Why
Yeah,
not, dude?
why
This is
not?
good. It's got the cool. What kind of bird is that? What bird is that?
That's a condor.
That's not a condor.
That is a
With a
condor.
beak like that?
That's
I didn't
a
think the
condor.
beaks were that narrow. And
It's a condor.
you sure?
Yeah, I'm absolutely sure.
I'm calling Boshi.
No, they're vultures.
I don't know.
Giant vultures.
Either way, Huck,
I'm going to
appreciate.
change this to a 5. You're right.
You're upping it.
I'm upping it because this one came all the way. It's actually got Magellan's ship on it. Not
Well, hey,
Magellan.
man, that's.
He only ended up. He had 5.
That's
He ended
key.
up with 1. Oh yeah, one last quick story. We're going to go see penguins, and it turns out it's a 14-hour boat and bus ride.
You said no, thank you.
Right, so we can go back in their summer, and the
Might be
penguins
a little
come
bit
to
nicer.
you.
Oh, okay, there you
Right,
go.
and then you'll have to go out on the 14-hour ride.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Well, do we know what we're doing next week?
I think we got some more South America.
You got more South America?
Yeah, I got some random beers I picked up here and there.
Oh, I thought this was it.
No, this is the big score of Patagonia.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I guess we'll explore more of
little
South
more South
America
America.
brews
I got more stories
on the next show. All right, looking forward to it, man. Well, Huck, I appreciate you not only bringing the beer, but bringing it so far. The stories are great.
I looked it up. It was 6,200 miles.
6,200. So, yeah, you overshot it a little bit there.
Well, we had to go out to
Well,
you know,
you did.
with Galapagos. So
If
that's
you
probably
add
extra
if you
grand.
add it all up,
That's
now.
extra grand there.
Fair enough. All right. Huck's Beer Buzz on all the social media. That's where you can find him. He is a beer blogger, hucksbeerbuzz.com, and, of course, everything right there. We will, not taking a quick break. We're just playing
It's
music.
done.
Back to the rock right here on 105.3 The Bear.